Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Don Donald, and this is Motivation on Tees. Please subscribe to our channel to join this great community for free in changing the wider community of human beings in our world. And also make sure you enable all notifications, so you are notified every time we upload a new video. Like, leave a comment and share our videos with your friends and family if you find them valuable. Thank you. Today, we have a very serious statement to ponder upon. And it's really very challenging, very frightening, and very thought-provoking. But it's also encouraging if it's well understood. Don't die before you die. Wow. Don't die before you die. What do you mean, Don Donald? How can I not die before I die? Listen to me, if a coward dies many times before his actual death, you can't die before you truly die. It's 100% possible. Life is a battle and a battlefield also. It is required of you to possess the 7 core virtues that guarantee victory in life, namely, strength, boldness, wisdom, courage, resilience, commitment and determination. Come on, as I walk through the roads of life every blessed day, I see many living, dead, fallen on each of the roadsides of life. Now, how did they die? What killed them? And why? You may want to ask. I'm here to tell you all that this morning, so you don't also fall where they fell. My message to you today is, don't die before you die. You have only one life. So live it. The people I saw on the ways of life died because 1. They were so scared of living, so scared of the future, and so scared of failure in life that they couldn't do anything meaningful with their very lives anymore until untimely death eventually caught up with them without even them knowing it. I have seen people live like they are walking on eggshells in life, like they can't really hurt any ant. They fear, they worry, they stress themselves a lot, unnecessarily, and are so scared to fail in anything whatsoever. And they forgot that it's okay to be scared in life. It's okay to be afraid in life, but it's not okay to allow the fear kill you. To my utmost surprise, I found out that in life, the most brave are many times the most fearful. You won't believe what I'm telling you. How so ironic. Watch, you may not know this also that, many times in life, being scared of anything at all, means you're about to do something really, really brave, if only you can let yourself respond accordingly to the feeling. Know this, there is absolutely nothing you can't do, be or have in life even in the midst of your strongest fears. You just must learn to kill your fear or it will kill you. Most certainly. Hear this, learn to keep your face always towards the sunshine and shadows will always fall behind you. And it's important here to inform you that fear may or may not kill you physically or literally, but if you don't check it, it must kill you professionally or emotionally. And those are where it matters most. Hence, the message. Don't die before you die. Do you know that, when you fear so much, you cease from living but only exist? So let me give you a very good warning today. If you ever can see that any scary path you want to choose in life can lead to beauty, a beautiful life at the end of the road, please my friend, take it without looking back. Against all fears, take it. Against all odds, take it. Don't ever hesitate to take it due to fear. True courage is being so scared to death, but still moving on anyway, until you reach your desired destination. That's the true meaning of courage. Why would you die while you are still alive? Does it make any sense? Have you forgotten that the failures, the struggles, and the setbacks you have today are what form the strength and the wealth of experience you essentially need for your future successes? When I was growing up, I came to a certain junction in my life that I looked back and there was no good background. My parents were so poor and struggling, I had nobody to help me. I looked to my future, and my future looked so gloom, so I became so afraid that I may never amount to anything in life, and I was almost giving up as I began to die, until one day when it dawned on me, that I didn't have to be helped by somebody to be whatever I want to be in life, that I must have to take my own destiny into my own hands, and that became the turning point of my life, and my life was never the same ever again from that very day. If you must change your life or anything around you, you must first change your mindset, and also change your priorities. Nothing slows one down in life like a negative mindset. Let me ask you now, how do you see failures and setbacks in life in your lone mind? Don't you know that setback is only a setup for a comeback? Again, let me open your eyes to something. Failure is a very good thing in life. Because, you can never succeed without first failing, without the application of lessons learned from previous failures. Never. In fact, today's failures are the laboratory that produces tomorrow's successes. And if you have not failed much more than you have succeeded in life, you are not yet a true success story. Forget about it. So don't fear failure, don't reject failure or look down on it. One of the things I know in this little life of mine that makes dreams impossible to achieve, is the fear of failure. You must know that it's okay to fail, but never okay to quit. The second reason why many people die before they are actually dead, is because they fail to follow their instinct. I will tell you something about the human instinct in a second. The human instinct works like the messenger of a god to man. It brings inspiration, it brings light, it brings insight, it brings leadership, it brings direction, and it brings guidance. And if you fail to follow your instinct duly, you must die. Some call it the subconscious mind, while others call it intuition, but it is the human instinct mechanism. It is quite different from rational response and conditioned response mechanisms, which we don't have the luxury of time to explain in detail in this video, but only to say that rational response is what you think is good for you to become in life, not what your instinct told you you are, while conditioned response is what you have been made to become from an external influence. Is that clear? Now, it is your instinct that first tells you internally what you are best suited for, and most suitable for in life before any other external knowledge can have a foothold. And you can't beat your instinct. You may not have the ability early in your life to be able to interpret your instinctual impulses and reminders, when it begins to show you your natural endowments, talents, gifts, abilities and capabilities. But one thing is sure, it must deliver its message right on time. It never fails on its job. And many times, you are the one so juvenile and insensitive to perceive and receive. And hence, you miss it. And once you miss your instinct, you miss it all in life. You must die. Professionally, you must die. Emotionally, you must die. And I say, don't die before you die. So it behooves you to grow and learn to hear your instinct while it's still early. Some people actually receive but ignore the message due to reasons I do not know. But they will be worse off for it tomorrow. Follow your instinct if you must succeed in life. It's all about attention and the courage to act. And I will urge you, have enough courage to follow your heart and intuition all the way. Steve Jobs once said, your instincts somehow already know what you truly want to become in life. That makes instinct primary and everything else secondary. Let me give you this story as I begin to wind down. As early as 12 years old, I already knew what I came into this world to do. I was never in doubt of my role on this planet. But because I was born in a very humble home, no money, when I now managed to finish my high school, there was no plan laid further for me to go beyond my high school. And there was absolutely no help from anybody anywhere in sight. So I was boxed into a corner in our little apartment for years, doing nothing, and going nowhere, just wasting my precious time of life. At a point during this period, my mom took pity on me and said, my son can't keep staying at home, doing nothing forever. So she took the initiative and went to beg a nearby businessman who deals on motor parts, to help absorb me as one of his apprentices, so I can learn the trade. My mom really wanted me to become a motor parts dealer. Or maybe she had no other choice. Realize I wasn't in doubt of what I was called to be, and the motor parts dealership was a million miles away from it. But who would fund my dreams, and who would support my vision? So I obliged, and followed my mom to the man. But while I was in that profession, I never had peace within me. I remember thinking to myself one day, why did my mother do this to me? Why did I have to be made a slave to something completely alien to me? Is this the kind of life I envisaged for myself as a little boy? I wasn't cut out for a thing like that, no matter the kind of future and promise it held for other people. How boring the routine was to me in those days. Living and working against myself, serving a strange purpose, doing someone else's uninspired job. It came to a point, it was as if I would just die literally that day if I had to go to work one more day. So I had no option but to resign the apprenticeship with immediate effect, without seeking anybody's consent, not even my mom who took me there. Let me tell you something about life. You can only love what you do when you do what you love. And success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Follow your bliss in life, which is your instinct or your intuition, and the universe will open doors for you where there were only walls. So said by Joseph Campbell. The third and the final reason why people die is, they live only for themselves. Life is not all about you. Everything does not have to start and end with you. To some people, life must evolve and revolve around them. And when you live like that, you are nothing but a walking dead man. Hear me and hear me loud and clear. To focus only on yourself in life except for personal capacity building is to focus on death. You just can't truly live doing that. What is life, if it's all about doing all things all over for ourselves every day, following the same daily boring routine of selfish hard work and money pursuit for 75 years of our lives or thereabout of the human lifespan? That's not life, there is no life in that. Don't forget that no amount of money in the world can buy you peace and happiness. Money is not everything, and in fact, money is highly limited. If the nature calls you today, what exactly do you have? Your greatest joy in life comes when you can break out of your selfish cocoon, and reach out to someone in need and help him out. You have never known such feelings before in your entire selfish life. Let me also tell you, there is nothing in this whole wide world as enriching, fulfilling, and satisfying like that feeling which comes from reaching down to someone in the pit and pulling him or her out. Has anybody ever come to you in this life before and said, "You changed my life. You touched me and turned my life around. You came to my aid when I needed you most. You were my angel. You provided a shoulder for me to cry on, and a body to lean on"? What in the world is greater than to hear someone tell you these words? And that is only when you truly live, I tell you. When you can put a smile on someone else's face when he or she least expects it. That is when you live. Don't die before you're dead. If you live only for yourself, you're dead. Let me show you something. You see, whenever and wherever there is one human being in need, there is an opportunity for kindness. Nature just provided you time to show kindness right there and then. And how long can you put it off? See, true happiness doesn't result from what we get or acquire for ourselves, but from what we give to others in form of kindness. Show little kindness each time you have the opportunity, if you must live. In case you do not know it, there is no exercise better for the heart than reaching down and lifting people up. Yes, you can't help everyone, definitely not, but everyone can help someone. That is the truth. I will see you in the next video. But always remember that there are only two things that hold peace and happiness in life, and they are kindness and gratitude. Always be kind and grateful. And you will know joy and happiness like you have never known in your entire life. Don't die before you die. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe to join our community for free, and become our partner in spreading the message of this channel, which is to inspire, educate, and motivate our world through the most inspirational and motivational words ever spoken, coupled with the advertisement power of t-shirts, when they are captured on them. Also, if you think we have offered value, please like, leave a comment, and share our videos with your friends and family, so they too can benefit. Thank you.